Once upon a time, in the quiet neighborhood where your house stands, a mysterious event unfolded. One day, a peculiar key appeared on your doorstep. It was old and ornate, unlike any you had seen before. Intrigued, you decided to unlock a dusty, forgotten door in the attic that you had never noticed before. To your amazement, the door led to a hidden room filled with antique books, maps, and artifacts. As you began to explore the contents of this secret room, you stumbled upon a faded journal that seemed to belong to the previous owner of the house. The journal told a tale of adventure and discovery, describing how the former resident had traveled to far-off lands, encountering legendary creatures and solving ancient riddles. As you read further, you realized that the stories were not mere fantasies, they were real accounts of their adventures. Inspired by the journal, you embarked on a journey of your own, retracing the previous owner's footsteps. You followed the clues in the journal and discovered hidden passages within your own home that led to unexpected places. Each step of your journey brought you closer to understanding the mysteries of your house and the adventurous spirit of its former inhabitant. As you uncovered more about the previous owner's life, you also discovered a deep connection to the neighborhood. You met neighbors who had their own stories to share, revealing the intertwined history of your home and the community around it. Together, you all uncovered the secrets hidden beneath the surface, strengthening the bonds that united you. In the end, the journey taught you that every house holds its own stories, and every place has its own magic waiting to be discovered. Your house became a symbol of adventure, connection, and the endless potential for discovery right at your doorstep. As you continued to delve into the hidden room and the journal's stories, you found references to a legendary artifact that was said to grant its possessor immense power. The artifact was rumored to be hidden somewhere in the vicinity of your neighborhood. Intrigued by the prospect of uncovering such a treasure, you decided to enlist the help of your newfound friends and neighbors. Together, you embarked on a series of quests, each one leading you to a different corner of your neighborhood. You solved riddles, deciphered ancient maps, and unearthed long-forgotten symbols that held the key to the artifact's location. Along the way, you encountered challenges that tested your courage, wit, and teamwork, strengthening the bonds between you and your companions. As you got closer to finding the artifact, you also began to understand the responsibility that came with it. The stories in the journal spoke of the artifact's potential for both good and harm, and the previous owner had chosen to keep it hidden to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. This revelation made you pause and reflect on the true meaning of power and the importance of making ethical choices. In the climax of your adventure, you finally located the artifact in a hidden chamber beneath a park in your neighborhood. But as you reached for it, a powerful guardian emerged, challenging you to prove your worthiness. Through a combination of quick thinking, compassion, and understanding, you managed to convince the guardian that you intended to use the artifact for the greater good. With the guardian's approval, you took possession of the artifact, but instead of keeping it, you made the selfless decision to return it to its hidden chamber, ensuring that it remained safe and protected. The artifact's power was not lost, but its potential for harm was curbed by your wise choice. The adventure came to an end, but the impact it had on you and your neighbors lasted a lifetime. Your house, once just a place of residence, had now become a hub of shared memories, a reminder of the remarkable journey you all undertook together. And as you looked back, you realized that the true treasure wasn't the artifact itself, but the friendships, lessons, and experiences you gained along the way. As time went on, the bond between you and your neighbors grew stronger. Inspired by the adventures you had shared, you decided to transform your house into a community center, a place where people could come together to learn, create, and explore. With the hidden room now revealed, it became a space for workshops, storytelling nights, and collaborative projects that celebrated the spirit of adventure and discovery. The community center quickly became a focal point of the neighborhood, attracting people of all ages who were eager to engage in activities that sparked their curiosity. You hosted workshops on topics ranging from ancient history to modern art, and the hidden passages of your house became the backdrop for immersive treasure hunts that brought families, friends, and even strangers together. In the process, you also uncovered more about the history of your neighborhood. Old maps and documents led to the rediscovery of forgotten landmarks, and the stories shared by your neighbors illuminated the lives of those who had walked the same streets decades before. You organized historical tours, allowing residents to connect with their past and develop a deeper appreciation for the place they called home. The ripple effects of your adventures extended beyond the neighborhood. News of your community center and the stories of your quests reached far and wide, inspiring others to create their own spaces of exploration and connection. The spirit of your house's hidden room became a symbol of the potential for discovery that exists within all of us. As years passed, the community center's impact continued to grow, leaving an indelible mark on the neighborhood and the lives of everyone who had been a part of your journey. And though the adventures may have subsided, the lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the spirit of exploration remained, ensuring that your house's story would continue to inspire generations to come.